Well, hello, Celebration. Now that we're in phase 2 of the state of Florida's reopening plan, it's time for us to resume worship here on our campus. I'm excited about our reopening on June 20th and 21st. We're determined to make it a great worship experience, but as you might expect, worship will look a little different in the short term. We're doing all that we can to support best practices as outlined by our state government. In an effort to support social distancing, we've rearranged our worship center. Groups of chairs are spaced 6 feet apart. Our worship center normally holds about 600 seats, but right now it's holding 175. Now, before the pandemic shutdown, Celebration's Sunday attendance for all ministries was about 1,200 people. How do you fit that many people into a room with 175 chairs? Well, you do it by adding more services and with a lot of help from you. This is a season of adversity, and it's going to require us to look out for the needs of others. If we can approach worship with a heart that puts others first, then I believe this season can be one of great spiritual growth for all of us. To best accommodate everyone for worship, we've organized our worship services around our communities. Worshiping by community will allow everyone to fit into the worship center safely and comfortably. Here's how it works. Beginning June 20th and 21st, Celebration will expand from 4 services on Sunday morning to 7 services each weekend. Saturday nights at 6 p.m., families with teens will be in the worship center. Also at 6 p.m., Celebration in Espanol will gather in the Mission Training Center, but without children. On Sunday morning at 9 a.m., our Families with Preschoolers community will worship in the worship center, followed at 11 a.m. by Families with Children in the worship center and Celebration in Espanol with children at the Mission Training Center. Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m., our Legacy community will meet in the loft, followed by New Horizons and College and Young Professionals at 6 p.m. in the worship center. All of these services will be live. Hey, if we're asking you to adjust your schedule to come to worship, we're adjusting our schedule to be there with you. Worship is going to be exciting, but a little different than what you're used to experiencing. Instead of encouraging congregational singing, you'll be encouraged to participate in other ways, like clapping or raising your hands. When you arrive on campus, so much will look familiar. The welcome tent, fresh start, team celebration, they'll all be on the runway. You'll be greeted by members of your church family who are excited to see you. You'll be guided into the worship center and be led to a seat. We'll worship together for about an hour and then you'll be dismissed. You'll be encouraged to head outside and visit with your friends all around the campus. You'll also see some things around campus that are less familiar. First, you'll notice that our volunteer staff is wearing masks. While we're not requiring masks to attend, you're welcome to wear one if you would like. We also have masks available if you forgot yours at home. You'll also see hand sanitizer stations located all across the campus. Feel free to use hand sanitizer as often as you would like. We will not be receiving an offering during the service. So if you brought your offering with you, no problem. Just deposit it into one of the new giving boxes located by the entrance doors of the worship center. There'll be some things you don't see right away. Childcare won't be returning for a few weeks. Parents with busy children can slip over to the Broomtree Cafe or to one of the playgrounds as you need. Now, parents, let me just encourage you on this one. Pam and I raised 2 children in Africa where no church offered childcare. One Sunday, I would be in worship for the music while Pam was on Kid Patrol. Then I would be on Kid Patrol during the preaching as needed. Then the following week, we'd switch up the schedule. We pulled this off for years, and I'm confident that with a little creativity, our Celebration family can navigate this together. Now, even though our church body is getting back together, some of you may have reservations about returning to campus, or you may have an underlying medical condition that would make being together for you unwise at this time. If that's you, feel free to continue worshiping online or on TV at Fox 49. Hey, I can't wait to see you again. I love being with my church family, and I know many of you all feel the same way. If you need more information about our reopening, check out our church app for all the details. May God bless you and keep you until we meet